Welcome to Co-op Core After Dark. I mean, it doesn't really affect you guys because you still see it at 2 o'clock every day. But we're recording at like 3 in the morning, and I am actually here with a special guest.
Hello.
I'm joined by Aryn.
Hey.
So we got a new mic today, which I'm very excited about, that Aryn gets to use for the first time. Unfortunately, I was slightly mistaken, and when it said that it had a boom mic stand on it, I was expecting a mic stand like the one that I'm currently using. What we got is one of those
it's like the ones in
poles
movies
that you hold,
yeah,
so that people can talk and do the things.
So what
yes.
he's saying is this is an open call for interns to come and just hold a mic.
Yeah.
It's actually small enough that you can do it from the hip, but we would prefer it directly over your head as though this were a big picture in Hollywood.
Okay,
you gotta earn your stripes.
Yeah, just send resumes over to
this is totally legit at gmail.com.
Yeah, it's hotmail.com. It's bellsouth.net.
Oh no.
I used to have a Bellsouth email.
Oh, you
I don't even mind giving it on here because I mean whatever, you guys are gonna spam an email that I don't know the password to for the last 20 years. Golfer06 at bellsouth.net.
God.
When I was a kid I used to play golf. Okay, anyways, we were playing Firewatch tonight.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this, actually.
So this game is fairly recent, and I am aware of this only because my roommate had such I almost said burning passion, and then I thought about it.
I thought you were going to say boner.
No, honestly, yeah. He was super into it, and he freaked out the second it was available on the PSN. I'm like, okay, so I bought it before him because I'm vindictive in that way. And I've already played through it. It's amazing, and everyone and their mother should play it. So I'm forcing Hiro here to play it.
Oh, whoa! I can
for his benefit.
I can do a little dingle here. Yeah. So I never heard of this. She asked me if I wanted to come over and play this. So I am. But on Facebook, I've been kind of hearing about it since then, and I've only heard either radically positive things or radically negative things. People either really hate this game for some reason, or they say it's a very gorgeous experience. I feel like that's the exact terminology they use, is gorgeous experience.
It's very Gone Home. It's very Dear Esther. If you want action-packed gunslinger bullshit, this is not that game.
Yeah, so since this is our After Dark edition, I'm gonna go ahead and disclaimer here right now. There probably isn't gonna be as much comedy in this episode or for this series as much as this is gonna be an experience for all of us. I mean, of course, we're gonna make penis jokes, but
yeah, it's 4 a.m. eventually, so that's gonna be a default.
All right, so I'm new game. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, like I said, I've already beaten this game, but there are multiple endings, so I don't know how this is going to go.
Oh, okay.
Depending on the choices you make in game, things will change.
So I'm just gonna take a healthy stab in the dark here and say that I'm a firefighter. Is that what Firewatch is?
No. Okay. Firewatch is not firefighter. It's a firewatch.
I don't know what that is.
You look for smoke
in the woods.
Is that an actual thing? Yeah. No, this is a true thing. You've probably seen Firewatch towers.
No.
Just in such an arid environment.
Arid environment? We live in Florida.
Boulder, Colorado. 1975.
Yeah, no, I definitely have never seen a fire tower. The places I've experienced are
I had
New York,
3 in my
where if you had a fire tower in the middle of a city, you're an idiot. And I see Julia.
You see Julia.
Is she hot?
Press X.
Okay.
She's about your age, late 20s.
Ooh.
Laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry.
You Hiro.
Are out drinking with your pals. You approach her.
All right.
You are drunk.
Okay. Okay, I get it. So what's your major or you're pretty? I feel like I would sound more professional saying you're pretty because I'm also on Winecore. As opposed to being so what's your, major? I don't fucking care. So I'm going to go with the right one.
You're pretty.
Yes.
You're pretty, she says coolly.
Oh, no.
You are not. You are a future hangover.
What?
You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says.
Let's just be here.
She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later,
oh my
Julia's
God.
boyfriend.
Oh, wow, we're dating now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's a magical moment, I know.
Yeah. Wow. All it took was me being drunk. What? Okay.
I mean,
all right, so R2,
I'm not
I'm
too
gonna pick this
picky.
up.
You
All
just have to
right.
be pretty and drunk.
I got a bag.
Sounds wrong.
All right, I've got one of those things down. Which one? I don't know. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. There's that. All right. Here's a ooh, truck. All right. I'm getting to the truck. I don't really know what's my objective right now.
You date for over a year. She
Oh.
drives you absolutely nuts.
It's pretty great. All right. Yeah.
You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains.
I mean, I'm in your apartment right now, so okay.
You two drink beers out on the deck. Would you like a cheers on this? A cheers directly into the
Cheers
mic.
as
I see a
as you
giant
destroy
click
the
on
new
it.
microphone.
I didn't realize how large it was. Shut up.
You made that way too easy. All right,
Now
you know
you.
what? But life is good.
Julia wants to get a dog.
Oh shit! I love dogs.
There is a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking the dog. It's badass. So are we getting Mayhem or Bucket?
Okay, so a dumb dog who's undersized and he's the underdog, or like a badass guy, but he's gentle too. So I used to actually have a dog, and his full name was Sir Winston Pugsley III. Don't fucking judge me. And he was awesome, but he was an idiot, and he would like pee in the form of doing a handstand and then like walking while he was taking a piss.
That is not an
and then
idiot. That is
almost fully fall
majestic.
over. And then also, if you like scratched his butt for like more than 2 seconds and then you just stop suddenly, he would get like confused that his tail stopped feeling that way, so he assumed it was rebelling against him, and he would just start spinning in a circle trying to eat himself out of the universe. And as hilarious as that is,
did you name him Ouroboros?
I did not. His name was Sir Winston Pugsley. He was a knight. Okay, so but Julia's in love and so am I. So so I'm gonna do Shepherd because he's gentle-eyed, but he's strong.
And I also owned a part German Shepherd for a while, and I fucking love those dogs.
Yeah, and see, you know what? Mayhem's an excellent dog. House vote. His name is Mochi. So Mochi's an excellent dog.
He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same.
Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. Much like you roll Mochi into a nice little compact ball. All right, so 1979.
You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks.
Kids, they're not very smart or good at much.
I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots.
That would be pretty good, or One Day Why Rush.
You exactly know my stance on this.
Yes, I do. So either one of these is like, we're going to have kids one day, but I'm going to go for the actual like one day.
Yeah.
Because right now, I think our hands are pretty full with Mayhem and me being a fire something.
And, well, you are not. I am just a professor, which is already killer.
Oh, okay.
She looks away out towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Oh, that was you. Speak for yourself, mister.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. I was like, I feel like I would not call her a mister.
Honestly, the way we started, maybe.
Maybe. Don't worry.
You tell her she has the body of an undergrad.
Hey, just in case you were wondering, you have the body of an undergrad.
I am an undergrad, so that works.
All right.
I think. I don't know. I don't have my degree, so probably. I don't know what an undergrad is. Don't talk to me. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off.
One day, okay?
One day, she says.
She says okay one day.
Okay. Mister, I've skipped 3 lines already.
All right.
6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning.
Wow, this is going pretty fast.
This has been less than a year?
Yeah, no, it's been a year and then 6 months later, so a year and a half.
Mm-hmm. So the last person I played this with is actually from Colorado.
So
this game takes place in Wyoming, not to be confused, but topographically it's kind of similar.
Okay, I can run. Okay.
And he said that this is actually fairly true to form.
Warning. Co-op core is not recommended for inexperienced YouTubers.
He said on
which
my
is
first
us.
time on co-op core.
But you gotta learn to live with the bears, all right? So
Hey,
we're gonna
it's
go.
their country.
I like the color scheme of it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Team Fortress 2, but like a little bit more refined.
Everything about this is flawless. If you look down, you'll actually see more about like Team Fortress 2 just in your body.
Oh, okay.
1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia's 4 hours late.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
She walks in after you've gone to bed.
Yo, she better have a good fucking excuse.
Which we go to bed at like 6 in the morning, so that's absurd.
I mean, considering that it is 3:40 in the morning right now, yes.
She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets in between the sheets.
Why would I do that? I mean, like, yeah, she's drunk, but like...
Because no call.
Man, okay, yeah.
She could have been dead.
That's true.
I had
I don't
a call
want to ignore
policy.
her. I don't like being passive aggressive, but at the same time, I don't know how mad this. Like, I don't want to be an asshole.
You can't gauge Henry.
Yeah, I wanna gauge Hiro. Like, I'm mad, but I want to talk it out. I want to.
You're more
address
disappointed
it
than
now.
anything?
Yeah. So I don't want to ignore her because then that just makes me an asshole. So I'm gonna say I get mad, and I hope this doesn't like fuck me immediately.
You call her an
God damn it.
inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it, and it hurts her feelings.
God damn it. Our neighbors know that we feel it too. All right, so 1981, and Julia still likes to draw, which is good. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go, and she draws me. That's awesome. And I pose and flex like He-Man, or I frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. I feel like if I were to pose like He-Man, would imply that I had some form of like a muscle structure, like a functioning adult human, which I don't. Or I frolic like a Victoria's Secret model, which I think would make with the funnies. And seeing as how I have a YouTube show where I try to make with the funnies, I'm going to go with that one. And, I mean, I can pull off some sick Victoria's Secret clothes.
I feel like that would be my future husband, is someone who would frolic like a Victoria's Secret model when modeling. Julia was right. You are very pretty.
I kind of pride myself in trying to be as pretty as possible. I am the prettiest of princesses.
Oh my god. I have a lot of people that would fight you at Pretty Pretty Princess. And
I mean, they would
wreck your day.
lose. All right, so I'm going to kind of do one of these. It's
A little joggy jog.
yeah, got to get my exercise in. If you want to have the pretty sexy legs, wait, what? Two forks. I'm more of a two chopsticks fan myself.
So to go back to what a Firewatch actually is.
Okay.
So in places like these, there are high oh god, what is even the word? Yeah, there can be fires, and fires are bad.
Yeah, like a wildfire.
So Firewatch basically looks for the telltale signs of fires, like smoke or anything like that.
And also telltale signs of we'll be right back. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're back. So we're gonna be kind of like wrapping up our little like intro kind of thing here, because as much fun as we're having, apparently we are waking the neighbors. So we're gonna try to finish this up. So there's a festival in town. It's bringing in folks from faraway places, and one of them tries to mug me with a knife. So fuck this guy. Like, if you know what, if it wasn't for the fact that we had to kind of be a little bit quieter right now, this guy would be in for some shit.
Oh,
Mayhem runs away. Oh my god, wow, why is everything like, what? May me move, fuck dog. What?
So this while this trauma is happening, basically a Firewatch. To get back to the point I was going to finish.
Okay.
Firefighters put out fires. Firewatch report the start of fires.
Oh, so they're kind of like the neighborhood watch of fires.
Kind of. So like
Okay.
there are state parks that are miles and miles wide, and it's impossible for
them to have like the entire place patrolled 24/7.
Yeah, and this is the closest they can come. You get a couple miles in like your precinct, I guess you could call it, like your sector. And with that high tower, you can look around and see like telltale signs of this is a fire.
Okay.
Go out in time to investigate. Is this a fire? Is this an asshole camper? Okay, it's one or the other. And then deal with it accordingly. Like call it in and get a crew out early enough to stop the burn. Or tell the camper, don't be a jackass. It's fire season. And stomp out their fire.
Okay.
So you will not be putting out fires. You will be
reporting them.
Yes, if
Okay.
any occur.
Okay. All right, so we're confronting this attacker who attacks us to mug us, and do I scare him away or do I beat his face in? I feel like beating his face in is a little too extreme. Like, that's just me kind of taking out the emotions of all the shit that's apparently happening right now. So I feel like I would scare him away because I don't want to like break too far off from where I normally am. Like, I want to remain in control.
I'm okay with that.
So I reach into my pocket like I've got a gun, and I threaten to kill him, and I manage to scare all three. Scare all three of you.
Julia,
everybody.
Henry, and the mugger are scared.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I feel like she would have been more scared if I beat the shit out of him.
I don't know, like maybe like you mean mug really well.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like a side of you she's never seen.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so plans to have kids get waylaid by work.
It is not the one day yet.
She gets offered a job at Yale, but it's far away. It's a great job.
But it's an amazing job.
She wants to. But I never want to be the kind of guy who like gets in the way of somebody else moving forward. So
to be fair, you're both of these options, you are that guy. You just aren't completely that guy with one of these options.
Yeah, so I don't want to be like 100% that guy and be like, don't go.
You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she
See,
wants.
okay, I like that. This is one of the choices where I feel like this is a little bit more real.
But this also means that you see her 3 times a semester and summer.
You know, sometimes you got to make sacrifices for the people you really love.
Julia sent home from Yale 4 a.m, unpaid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember that she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior.
Oh shit, that's not a good thing.
Not at all. She was found crying in the stairwell.
You make macaroni and drink wine to try to forget about it. See, but like that's not really addressing the problem. Like maybe we should talk to somebody about it. Like I mean, I've never been to a therapist myself, but like I know that just talking things out with somebody does make a huge difference. So
it does, but I don't know if this is.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't like a huge thing, but they did refer to it as an episode, so I'm assuming it's something that's happened more than once.
Yeah, this is just the final straw where she got sent home.
Yeah, then I guess it's something that we should talk about.
A tantrum over missing books.
Gotcha.
This is your call.
I mean, you know what? We have Winecore on the show for a reason.
It works.
Oh, fuck yes.
You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch.
Sure, whatever it takes. All right, so I'm guessing this is it. Like this is a good.
It is not the end of the.
It is
the
not.
Words.
Okay.
It nearly
still
is.
going.
I think this is your last like live.
Oh, okay.
Moment.
So picking up my journal. Got to write dear diary. Today what just happened?
Mayhem is getting older. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. And Julia goes back to the university.
Okay, I feel like that's pretty good.
You're probably gonna lose that dog, though.
Julia's affliction.
She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated.
Okay,
and is sent home on permanent medical leave.
Concerned now.
Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you in bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door.
What the fuck is happening?
You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse.
I don't know why you try to get me to play this game, but I don't like it.
I promise. It picks up, maybe. I don't know.
It picks up maybe. I don't know. The multiple endings.
I can't really promise anything.
All right, so we spend our days following Julia around the house. We count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. You know, progressive Daniel. I'm assuming it's a guy. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. No, I don't want.
You don't want to institutionalize her?
Yeah, no, fuck that. No. I married her.
As I recall, you chose to eat macaroni instead of seeing a doctor.
Yes.
You do not get her diagnosis now. Like, it will not point blank tell you until later.
Oh.
But to kind of give you insight, I mean, you have a nurse. It should tell you both paths, but to give you insight as to what is happening, Julia has early onset dementia at the age of 40.
Oof. That's not good. But
Is it like Alzheimer's, basically?
So, okay, this is gonna get a little real here for a second, but I actually have a younger brother, and my younger brother suffers from some things, and I won't really get into the specifics of that, but I've spent, you know, a large portion of my life, you know, taking care of somebody who has something that is completely beyond their control, and, you know, as much as, you know, being a doctor and knowing all the specifics about what is ailing somebody, like, you know, that obviously makes a difference. Like, just having somebody who supports you and having the drive to support that person makes a world of difference. So I'm gonna go with the latter one, because I don't think I could ever do something like that.
Put her in a home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, like, I've been to enough homes. Oh yeah, this is one with the oak. This is the last one.
Okay.
I've been to enough homes, like back when I was in middle school. I was in chorus. I was one of those kids. And we actually went to a lot of the hospices in the area and just did like caroling. Since a lot of these people didn't have family that would visit them, and it was just kind of a nice reminder that the outside world was still there. And I don't know if I could ever put a family member of mine through that.
Yeah,
they all looked so heartbroken.
Yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time doing that. So, oh my God, this is really real for me, like in a weird way, because, I mean, this right here, this has happened to me, like with my little brother. And I think that's the hardest part, is trying to take yourself out of a situation and be like, you know, this is none of this is their fault. And, you know, they need you and you need them.
Mm-hmm.
So when she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, and you drink some more.
Mm-hmm.
You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone, which, yes, absolutely.
But here's my problem. Both of these options.
Oh my God, those are terrible. Why would I ever do that? Yeah.
So if ever you're in the situation where someone is not fully in control of their own faculties, one, never leave them alone.
No, absolutely not.
Just first and foremost. Two, they will not sleep like a rock. There will be one night where everything goes wrong and you will have to live with that forever.
Oh my God, absolutely.
And
like, all it takes is one
lock
incident.
them in a room.
No, absolutely not. So
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
like, I mean, I'm gonna trust that she sleeps like a rock, because I would never try to like force somebody to stay inside of a room. That's terrible.
Yeah, especially like, okay, since this is a game called Firewatch, it is sensible that fire is on our minds.
Yeah, exactly.
All it takes is like, sure, maybe the chair will burn down, but maybe she will first. Like,
Yeah.
Not to make it like shitty, but also, you know, PSA.
All right, go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice, and over time, tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge wait to finally talk to somebody, but you're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week, and I look forward to the nights when I can go out. One night I'm stopped at a checkpoint, get sent to jail.
To kind
Jesus
of bring things up,
Christ.
because this is just gonna get sadder. I actually was pulled over tonight
Oh my God, yeah, you were.
by not just one, but 4 separate police officers.
It's been a crazy night for the NerdMen.
Oh God, yes. So it was fair. I should have been pulled over, because I was going 25 miles over the speed limit. It was an empty road, and that's the only excuse I really have. But that's also not safe, especially in an area with a lot of deer. So
Yeah,
it's good of them to pull me over and make sure that I'm okay. But my area in particular is very Stepford, but it has a big drug issue. So they said, listen, we'll let you off with a verbal warning for speeding like an idiot if you let us search your car. Like, yes, done. Because I don't actually do bad things. Like, the worst thing in my car is a pocket knife that my dad gave me in middle school. the edge is so dull it can't even like spread butter well.
I feel like with how like goody two shoes like people make me out to be, I feel like the most dangerous thing in my car is like a Bible.
Hey man, that's powerful enough to get the demons out. So like,
yeah, you know, sometimes the power of Christ just needs to compel you, my friends.
So you were driving with not only the Father but also the Son and the Holy Ghost. How fucking dare you?
Oh, okay, all right. So Julie is now going to go live with the parents because of the sorry ass state that my house is in.
Mm-hmm.
And we take a job and add in a newspaper.
Welcome to Firewatch.
And I'm guessing that's the Firewatch. Okay.
So it gets really sad, and then you have the save section, and your new life in the woods begins.
This is us right now. Like this is us saving and getting ready to start our new life.
This is the loading
That's
save
Firewatch.
screen, and everything is wonderful.
Okay. All right. Well, this is us. That's our Firewatch tower. So we are gonna come back here next time.
I swear to God, it will get happier.
Yeah.
There will be laughs.
Yeah, we kind of like conveniently took this like more quiet and up close kind of thing with you guys for the night, because like we said, we're kind of disturbing the roommates in this apartment.
Fully unintentionally.
Yeah, so sorry about that. But we're gonna pick this up in the morning. You know, new dawn, new day. Hopefully things are going to brighten up. Things are going to be nice and loud and rambunctious and jokey. But for now, we will see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, everyone sleep. It's nighttime.
Yeah, if you guys are watching this at night or at 4:00 in the morning when we are actively recording this right now, we hope you guys have a nice night. Mm-hmm. This is Hiro and Aryn signing off from ASMR Core.
Have a good night.
I'm just gonna leave you guys with the tapping of the X key on this PlayStation.
If every single episode featuring me doesn't feature, like every single playthrough session with me doesn't feature ASMR, I'm gonna feel
just gonna
betrayed.
immediately unsubscribe. But hey guys, yeah, if you guys like this, leave us a comment, leave us a like, leave us some love. We're steadily making our way up from the 50 subscriber mark to the 100 subscriber mark, and we're trying our best to put out tons of different kinds of content for you guys, because we love you guys, especially like our regular fans. You guys are the best. So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow with some happy things, because fuck, man.
I swear to God. I swear to God, we'll be good. As soon as the voice acting happens, everything will be better.
Bye guys.
Bye.